Hi everybody, welcome to another video from Exploring with S&H. Today we're exploring Eston Mine and Eston Fan House. We thought we'd have a bit of a historic day out. So what I'll do, I'll put some commentary over the top. We've done a little bit of research to it, but I don't know that much about it. So what we'll do, I'll put some commentary over the top of the video, but let's go and take a look.
You want to go and have a look for that one?
Have you been down? Torches in my backpack, in the front.
In the front?
Your torch is better.
What is it?
In the backpack, above that. It's been bricked in.
Yeah.
Oh, it has. It's been filled in. It's been a train tunnel. Look at it all the way up. There's another arch there.
No, this is the coal mine. It's not train tunnel, it's coal mine. That's where he's coming
Put
from.
it on the roof so let's show everybody. Go all the way around, like there on the side. That's all.
Yeah, it's a coal mine.
Eston mines were a major source of ironstone from 1850 to 1949. They fueled the industrial growth of Middlesbrough, while the fan house, which you'll see later, known as SS Castle, was a late 19th century Guibal fan powered structure providing ventilation to the mines for safety. The history of the Eston mines goes from 1850 to 1949. The Eston ironstone mines were operational, extracting millions of tons of ore that was crucial for the steel industry in Middlesbrough. Industrial growth saw the ironstone from these mines, and it was vital to the rapid industrial expansion of the region during the Victorian era. The area is steeped in history and has so much Victorian architectural structures on the route, which you will see train tunnels, you'll see entrances to mines, and it's clearly evident that these are Victorian. However, decline in the industry, production eventually declined, with closures occurring in the 1940s due to factors like the shift to cheaper surface mined iron ore from other locations and the global recession. So en route, as you can see, and we're going to take that route very shortly, like I said, there's lots of Victorian architecture, there's lots of train tunnels, and it's a beautiful walk. So please join us for this historic explore. There's so many shafts along this route, everybody. But when you look in, you just can't get through. They're all blocked off, which is probably for the best for safety wise. It's an absolutely gorgeous walk. Remnants of what was. I love stuff like this. just random in the forest. Let's see. We'll just crack on with the walk then. I'm going to take the sensible way down these stairs. Let's have a quick look at the tunnel. So, we're on a right track today, and this is right in the middle of the woods. I just had to take a quick video of it. I have no idea how this actually got here, because I'm just going to show you where we are. And then I'm going to go back round. I'm going to go this way. So how the hell is this Jeep, which I think it is, got here? This is crazy, man. The old pedals underneath. Seats. I mean, it'll have kept someone canny warm on a dark night, but my lord, how did it get here? This is so crazy. Madness. So we're going to continue our walk and try and find the mine. We've just come across this tunnel, so we're obviously walking on an old train line. And I'm presuming the train line was used for the pits as well. So the date up there says 1871. Let's have a walk through. I love how all of this is just, it's hidden in the woods. You wouldn't know things were here unless you really, really looked for them and knew about the history of it. So we're going to continue our quest to get to the fan house. I was told it was a 10 to 15 minute walk, everybody, and we've been walking for an hour on this type of ground, and it is so muddy. And I keep sliding. He's only got normal trainers on. So to steady my feet, we'll be back once we get to where we need to be. Okay guys, this is what we came for. So this is the Eston Fan House to do with the mining. It took us an hour to get here from where we parked. I wanted to say this forever. Look at him trying to get in. Just gonna have a walk around the site.
all the way under.
Do they?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how quiet it is here. But with me being unsteady on my feet, I'm going to get Stephen to come back round the other half and I'll get him to do the video from here because I don't fancy it's only a little jump, but yeah. So here's a little bit history about the Eston Fan House. The fan house was constructed around 1872 to house a Guibal fan, a state-of-the-art industrial fan designed for safe mine ventilation. It drew out stale air from the mine shafts, reducing the risk of gas build-ups and creating safer working conditions for all the miners. The structure was built by Bulkow and Vaughan, but was later taken over by Dorman Long. Although most of the mines have gone along this route, the fan house remains in the trees of the Eston Hills, which, as you've heard us say on the walk up here, it took us an hour to get there. It served as a prominent reminder of the area's past industrial might. The current state of the building, it's now abandoned, overgrown with vegetation, and as you can see, it's covered in graffiti. Although it's a Grade 2 listed structure and a local landmark, it's fallen into disrepair, but it's nicknamed the SS Castle due to its shape, and the S's on the building you can see were meant for steel. The interior of the engine house contained 2 horizontal steam engines. Now you might ask why it contained 2. One, because it always needed a reserve in case the first one broke down, because as you can imagine, any failure in ventilation could be catastrophic for those working underground in the mines. The fan itself was located here, which you can see through the cage, and that was a compartment that fit through the arch. So it's really interesting how this fan house worked. Outside the boiler house to the left of the engine house were 3 boilers supplied with coal by a spur off the pit tramway from New Bank Top. And now as we go outside, that cage you can see on the arch window, that's where the fan was actually located in the fan house. We later found out at the end of this explore that the railway tunnel we found was part of a rope-hauled railway, and it served the various drifts and quarries along the north side of the Eston Hills. It passed beneath an important track through this bridge, which you've seen earlier in the video, which was dated 1871. Just gonna have a wander around it, guys. Overtaken by nature completely. Let's see if I can wander up here and get it all in for you. And it's just in the middle of the woods. I mean, literally nothing around us. I was going to try and get around the back, but I don't think we can. I mean, these have obviously been all gates and fences around it at one point. So we'll just go back around the front. So we're just back round the front. So this is the Eston Fan House. Like I say, guys, I'll put a bit of the history and I'll do a little bit of an over talk on the commentary on the way up, and we're walking up and I'll tell you all the history about it. But thanks for watching the video, and if you like our videos, please subscribe and tell your friends. Bye for now.